Hello, Jasmine. It's time to do your tag from Monday. And I'm sorry I'm late. So, let's get right down to it. Question one. Do you laugh at a friend's jokes even if they are not funny? If so, why? Uh, I don't know. It depends how close I am to the person. Um, If it was a really, 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 really good friend, I would probably just go, oh, God. You know, because you can do that with your friends. If I didn't know the person that well, I might chuckle. Question two. Do you think you are a charmer? No. If so, do you think you could charm a YouTube friend? I don't think I could charm the pants off a bumblebee. Um, mm, I don't know. Just not a charmer, not on purpose. Number three, why do you think we lose friends so easily? Well, my friends, I get to be really good friends with them, and then they move away to a different state because their husband gets a new job every time. Otherwise, it's got to be something like when my son was very, 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 very life threatening ill, and I had to spend 101% of the time either with him or listening to him or watching him. And I did not have time for friends who would try to help, but saying comments I didn't need to hear, um, that I knew they wouldn't understand. I didn't have time for that. All I had time for was taking care of my son. I shut people out. So I lost all those friends. And I'm sorry to say, but this is usually the case. They were not there when when Alex got well. I wasn't surprised because I had shut them out. But in the end, I think it was worth it. That sounds bad, but um, that's how I felt. I felt that was one of the ways that I could help Alex. And Alex is still with us today, so yeah, definitely worth it. Next question, number four. Would you forgo a day out or change your plans if a friend needed your help? Okay, what kind of help? Like help cleaning out the closet? No. Um, help uh, making an important decision? I wouldn't change my plans, but I might give my friend an hour or something, to write down the pros and cons and blah, blah, blah. Um, if a friend really needed my help on an emotional basis, and I knew that's what it was, um, I might change my plans. First, I would ask if the person wanted to go with us, and I would probably say no. They would say no. So I would change my plans and stay with that person. And I tell you why, and it's going to be the same reason for number 5, question, parts A and B. Um, because if I can do something to save someone's life, I will do it. Next question. Part 1. Would you leave the house in the middle of the night for a friend if you thought they needed your help? Okay. As Jasmine says, if it's just because they couldn't sleep, no, I wouldn't. Sorry. If they needed help cleaning out their closet in the middle of the night, well, hell no. But you never know. If I thought that they were in crisis, and this is a term that, at least in the United States, that psychiatrists and psychologists use when a mentally ill person is about to lose it and, like consider suicide or some such thing. If that person were in crisis, I would go to their house in my pajamas and get there as fast as I could. Yes, I would leave the house in the middle of the night. And if my friend only wanted to chat over a coffee, first I would ask, why? Because they called in the middle of the night. And if it sounded frivolous, and I can tell the difference between frivolous and frivolous behind a mask, if you know what I mean. Um, if it sounded like my friend had a mask they were hiding behind, I would go over, if even for an hour, because people, you never know if some small thing like that could save somebody's life. And I'm really not kidding. Some little teeny tiny thing like that will push someone right over the edge, and well, there would be one friend lost, because it wouldn't be only your fault. It would be a lot of things. But if you had the chance to take 1 hour and talk to a person, you could just save their life. I learned that in a psychology class, and then I learned it in real life. So, anyway, Jasmine, there we are. There's your tag. And those are great questions, by the way.